Good morning and welcome to Tackett's House of Horsepower. Sorry this video is going to be a little late. We've been busy the last few days. We did not get a video out this Friday because today is Friday. It's Friday morning, early Friday morning. So it's a little after 5 a.m. We got the green Chevelle is loaded up. We're heading to Duct Tape Drags. I probably should have mentioned that. We're heading to Duct Tape Drags this morning. So just come here and take a look. We've been busy. We've been busy. All right. Shh, it's quiet. It gotta be quiet. Okay. We have the motorhome. Picked it up last night because the place down in Tucson was sold out. So we had to pick it up here in Phoenix. So we got to drive it there and back, which will be my job. The green Chevelle. Oh, by the way, the dually's back. Big thank you to Jason Wilson over at Jerry's Auto. He banged it out for me. It was the hydro boost dealy thing. Expensive. Not cheap. But we got brakes and steering, so that's important. Chevelle's loaded. Motorhome's ready. Okie and Down and Dirty. They're ready to go. So Sarah's gonna drive this. My buddy Jay's gonna drive this. My buddy Jesse came out from San Diego. He's gonna drive that. And I'm gonna drive that. And we're gonna head out here in a second. In fact, I told him to be here. I told Jay, I'm surprised. Jay is usually, like, you tell Jay 5:30, 5:20, he'll be here 15 minutes early. So I'm a little surprised. I would expect Jay to come around this corner any second. But anyway, sorry, this is the first time a Friday has come and I didn't have a video ready. I feel terrible. I just didn't have it. I just didn't have time. I had to work every day. I didn't get anything done. There was nothing to film. I mean, unless you want to just see me drive back and forth to work, you know, I can film that if you want. I mean, you know, but anyway, these motorhomes, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Like, you take this thing down, you park it right next to your pits, and you got a bathroom and a shower and everything you need. Who would have thought, you know? We did it last year, first time, and we loved it. So we're doing it this year. The cars are filthy. We got to get to the track this morning. I think the gates open at 8. I'd like to leave here by 6. And yeah, it's about a 2-hour drive, hour and 45 minutes. We might stop for some breakfast jacks or something. I don't know. Healthy food, you know how I do it. And maybe chorizo burrito. You know how I do it. So yeah, we're gonna get on the road. We'll try and do some filming while we're on the road. You're gonna get to meet Jay and Jesse this weekend because I told them they can drive the cars. Drive them. Have fun. So I'm actually gonna let other people race my car. That's got me more nervous than anything, I think. So, all right. Let me go find out where everybody's at. 'Cause, you know, the sun, look at that. The sun's coming up. So it's time to go.
We are on our way. Caravanning. I'm in Okie. Jesse's driving the truck. Jay's in Down and Dirty. And Steve's in the motorhome. We haven't left the neighborhood, so I'm not being completely unsafe. See, there's the Chevelle.
but we made it. The only thing we had trouble with is the battery in Okie again. We stopped for breakfast. I hope Sarah shot some footage of it, but we had to put a battery in Okie real quick. Luckily I brought a spare, but anyway. Got here sooner. There's a lot of people here already. Man, I was hoping to get closer this year, but maybe not. We are still sitting in line. It's really hot out. Everybody's getting kind of annoyed. I don't know why it's taking so long to get through the gates. I mean, once you go up to the front and you get your armband, you should just drive through the gate. They should just wave you right in. But we are just sitting. It's taking forever to get through the front gate. Hopefully we get through soon and we can get pitted. I don't know if we're gonna get close. I wanted to get up close to the front, but it's looking like it's already filling up fast. So we should have got here earlier. Oh well. We did get kind of split up. Jesse's in front. We had to like zipper back together because we had like 5 lanes. Now we're going down to 2. So Jesse's in front, then it's me, this car, and then me. And then back there in the back, you can see Sarah and Jay are back there. Several cars in between us. And they do not have air conditioning, so they are sweating you know what right now. So they're probably upset, but they look good. Look at that. Look at Okie. Look at that. It looks good, don't it? Look at down and dirty. Oh well.
It is hot. Man, I had to switch with Steve in the RV. I was in Okie. I was sweating. Starting to get lightheaded. It was so freaking hot out there. We are still in line. We haven't got in yet, but we're close. We're super close. See? We're right there. But we just gotta get our spot, unload everything, and then it's time for some lunch.
Well, it's been about 2 hours, and I had to switch with Sarah. She was not doing well, so she took the motorhome on in because it has AC, and she was not doing well, so I had to switch with her. Her and Jesse are in. Me and Jay are still out. This is kind of crazy. I don't know why it's taking 2 hours to get through this gate. All right, we made it. We finally pitted. Jesse, Jay, say hi.
Hey, what's up?
That's Jesse, that's Jay. I've known those guys like 25 years. Actually longer. Jesse I've known since I was 14. All right. We need to unload that, go tech. And I'm a bonehead because I forgot that we need something very important in down and dirty before we can go tech this thing. And Yeah, I'm pretty sure the tech officials will probably catch that. So let me throw those in real quick and then unload that, and then we'll go tech. Tech guy's already giving me trouble. He said he wants me in my full fire suit, neck brace, Hans device, everything out here in this heat. I said, I'm in shorts and flip-flops, bro. Come on. Come on. Even Jesse over there, he's in shorts and flip-flops. He's San Diego guys, you know what I mean? That's what we do. But, yeah. Trying to get through tech, and then we might cool off for a little while. Because it is way too hot to go sit in the staging lanes. I don't think they go hot till 5 o'clock though. But check this thing out. Look at that thing. There's some cool cars out here. Cooled off enough, so we're gonna get our first pass in, and I'm gonna let Jesse drive down and dirty, and his instructions are very specific. There's no instruction.
None at all.
There's no instruction.
No.
Just
Run the crap out of
go
it.
down the track. We don't know what it's gonna do. It's on street tires. We're not even gonna air it down really. We're gonna run it through the mufflers, street tires, exactly how it is on the street. It's whatever. I'm not sure that the transmission is, I think it's a stock 400. So when you put it in first gear and you try to take off, it feels like it shifts by itself. Even though you're in first gear, it doesn't stay in first gear. So I told him this is just an experiment. Just go down the track,
Shake down and see what happens.
see what it does. And then the green chevelle, we're gonna, I'm gonna send it. Like I'm gonna open the bottle right off the trailer. Haven't driven it in a year, and I'm gonna go full send. So why not? And then we'll go cook some carne asada or something. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Okay, I don't know how much Sarah's gonna edit in right now. I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm not annoyed. I'm just, Duct Tape Drags is a super fun event. It's super fun. It's sold out. Like, there's a lot of people here, and there's a lot of people just here having a good time, having fun. And I tried to line up with Jesse, and the cars in front of us broke. I think they're the guys from Rod Knock Ranch. In fact, I know they are. They were filming their stuff, and that happens. I mean, stuff breaks. I hope they get it fixed tonight. You know, I follow that video. That 55 in their video is super awesome. I love that thing. Anyways, that car broke. They pushed him out of the way, so we ended up getting a single run. So Jesse and I couldn't run together. Jesse and I have been drag racing since we were teenagers, so we kind of know what to do. Like, I'm not saying like we're professionals or anything, but we know what to do, and we know what the other guy's doing. You know what I mean? There's certain rules and etiquette. That's the word I'm looking for, etiquette. When you come to the racetrack, there's an etiquette that you need to know, like how to stage, you know, properly with, we call it courtesy staging, where the guy brings in one bulb and then the other guy brings in a bulb, and then you bring in your second bulb, and then he brings in your third bulb, and then boom, you go. So anyways, the cars in front of us broke, so Jesse got to go on a single. Jesse went on a single pass, and I told him, don't do a burnout. You know what I mean? It's on the street tires. You're not going to get a fat burnout. You're not going to, you know, just don't try to kill it. I'm not sure where the transmission's going to shift. Even if you do it manually, like it's not going to allow you to shift. Like, even though you're in first gear, it shifts automatically. So I said, just see what it does. You know what I mean? Just see what it does. But anyways, so I got lined up with another guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know the guy. And, you know, I go in and I courtesy stage, and then I'm sitting there, I had done my burnout. I'm sitting there because of the breakage in front of me. And then this guy over here, he burned me down. What we call it is burning me down. I'm sitting on the trans brake. I want to bump in, so I'm on the button. I'm staged. I did my burnout. I want to quickly move up. After the burnout, I want to quickly move up. I want to courtesy stage. I want to drop the trans brake and go. When somebody burns you down because they're over there, I don't think he did it on purpose. I hope he didn't do it on purpose. But you don't do that, dude. Like, if you want to get the other driver super pissed off at you, don't play games in the lane. Don't be trying to hop your car, and you're not John Forrest. Please stop it. Like, do your burnout, do a courtesy stage quickly, especially on a trans brake car. I was in and out of the trans brake probably 2-3 times, on and off it. I don't know. So that pass was a waste. I didn't launch the car. I didn't leave. I just kind of let off the foot brake, went back. I let go of the trans brake, went on foot brake, and then just rolled the car out, you know. So I ran like an 11.1. I didn't even squeeze on it till like halfway through second gear, and I don't know. It's all bad. It's not what you want to do. And when I guess I'm used to racing with people who know what they're doing, and I don't want to talk bad about people who are just learning and stuff like that. Like, it makes me really happy that people are coming to these events and supporting the track, and they're having a good time. But it's if you're trying to make a serious pass, and you got a trans brake car, and you're trying to do all the, you know, the proper etiquette stuff, it's very difficult. I'm calming down now. I don't know if I'm gonna make another pass. I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to go sit in that line again, and then have a debacle like that again. So I think it's time to just maybe crack a few cold ones. Just relax. I need to reevaluate and calm down. and you know, not take this so serious. So I apologize. I don't know again how much of this is gonna make it into the video, but you know what I mean. If you don't know, it's cool. If you don't know, ask. You're not John Forrest. Don't try to do that stuff in the burnout box and roll through all the lights and you have to back up, and you know what I mean. Just anyways, I think I'm gonna go have something to drink. Dinner time. Cooking up some carne asada, rice and beans. This is why we invite Jesse. He brings the carne asada. The cool thing about coming in on Friday is you get to kind of like check everything out, preview. My battery's dying. Look at this merch. Look at that. You want some of that? I just watched the episodes on this. I am a fan. Check this out. Freiburger's car. I love this thing. I will have a coupe soon. One day I'm gonna have a coupe. You heard it here first. I don't know. So we're cruising. We ate. We feel good. We're quenching our thirst. You know. I gotta show Lucky's cars. I think that's him back there. Lucky's cars. There's a lot of stuff here. Duct Tape Drags is fun. I'll give you that. This is the bonfire over here we're heading to. Everybody's kind of hanging out here. We're hanging out at the bonfire. Babe.
Hi. Why are you so close?
Jay, me, Jesse. We're hanging out at the bonfire. There's a couple guys over there you might recognize. You got Derek, Freiburger, Tony Angelo. All those guys are over there. I'm too chicken to go over there and say hi though. I'll be honest. I'll be dead honest. I'm way too chicken. Good morning. It's the next day. It's a little bit windy today, but we slept all right, and it's a new day. So we're back to normal.
Still a little warm.
I'm a little hungry though. We need something to eat for breakfast. But first, we're gonna take Oki over to the car show and park it. She's gonna hang out at the, is it a she?
Yes, Oki is a she.
I said she. Yeah. She's gonna hang out at the car show all day. We're gonna take a few passes in the Chevelle. I'm zooming in on my face too close. Oh, we switched tires on Down and Dirty. With the slicks, so we can launch it a little bit and see if that thing will go 12s. If that thing goes a 12.99, I will be pretty happy. And you know, so let's take the Oki over to the car show, park it, come back and eat
breakfast burritos,
and then we'll get in line. So hang on.
It's actually been a pretty good crowd as far as there. Yeah.
Jay's cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're gonna have to do the whack, whack.
I have sound effects.
We'll have to start using them. Every time Jay talks, whack.
Or I film Jesse, I end up having profanity come out of my mouth.
Damn it.
Oh yeah.
So is Brandon already over here?
Yeah.
Oh, we rubbed. We're rubbing. Dude, look at that.
Wagon, that's the one that I thought was yours.
Yeah, me too last year.
I didn't know she was filming.
You never know.
Ignore me when you're filming.
We're gonna go get us some Duct Tape Drag shirts. But how about these Tackett's House of Horsepower shirts?
My pants are falling down. I need a belt.
Okay, I'll order you one.
Well, we were gonna try to buy our shirts, but they're not open yet. So we're gonna come back over here to our little campsite and check out our chevelles and make some breakfast. Breakfast is cooking. Hey, sorry about the wind. It's kind of windy. You gotta check out this guy right here. Check out this guy. He drove that chevelle right there. He drove that chevelle from Tulsa, Oklahoma, down here to Tucson, Arizona for this race. And everything he fit in the trunk, he didn't have a chase vehicle or nothing. He fit everything in the trunk, and literally, he's sleeping on the ground. Like, this guy's hardcore. And he's got a YouTube channel. And he was telling me about it, so check him out. Go check out this guy he's hardcore, dude. This guy, you gotta check him out. He was super cool too. Look, 2 tents on the ground. You guys are crazy. Anyways, we're having the bacon discussion right now. I think this bacon looks good. I would eat it just like that. But apparently, that's wrong.
The rest of us like it actually cooked. Please cook our bacon.
Anyway, this is my show, so I will cook the bacon however I want.
My name is also Tackett, so you're stuck with me forever, sharing everything because we're married.
I think the bacon is perfect, just about like that. Anyway, I guess I'll flip it and I don't know.
Give the people what they want. You have to give the people what they want.
So, I mean, the old bacon argument, crispy or kind of, raw. Which do you like?
It's actually not too bad. Hopefully we won't be out here in the heat too long. We'll then make a pass. Lanes are moving pretty quick. Normally I would help push, but I still have restrictions. So the car is definitely more than 10 pounds. So
Lanes are moving quick, dude.
Well, it never fails. You get all strapped in, you get your helmet on, you get your windows up, and somebody breaks down. Oh man. Woo!
clear.
Here we
But
go.
every time that happens to you, you end up getting one of your fastest passes. So maybe, me being optimistic. Jesse's ready to go.
No bad words, I'm filming, Jesse. So, and Jay too, I know how you are. These potty mouths. My mom warned me about hanging out with Jesse. Back when I was a teenager, he was a bad influence, you know. Anyways, Jesse just tried to tree me, and he red lit. Well, that's the story we're going with. So Jesse didn't get any numbers because I think he was trying to tree me is what it was, and he red lit. And but I did all right. For as hot as it is out here right now, I'm okay with it. I just ran a 10.36 at 130.35. So there it is. In this how hot is it right now? 106, 107?
It's 101.
It's the track is hot and greasy. So you know what? That's
Track temperature's
probably about as good as I'm gonna get in this condition. But we gotta hydrate. I need to hydrate, and then we'll try it again.
It's just some random dude.
Hey, so check this out. So 0.5 is a perfect reaction time. Look at Jesse's reaction time. He red lit by 0.001 away from perfect. See that? Look at mine, 0.53. So he was trying, he almost got a perfect reaction time. Look at that. So, but because he red lit, his side of the time slip is blank. But look at that, like 0.499. Wow. He was trying to treat me is what he was trying to do. That guy. Breaks it, he's got to fix it. Here we go, we got to get a clean pad. Come on, get in there. Do it. No, there's nobody at the end of the track.
Yeah.
God, dude. And you have a good burnout, and then you ruin it. almost to the front. I can see Dulcich and I can see Freiburger. They're right up here. They're gonna make me pop the hood and see if Down and Dirty is in or out. So we're about to find out.
2 more cars.
Well, he wouldn't even let me get a word out. I pulled to the front there and he was like, keep it moving, keep it moving. I couldn't even plead my case. Like, I think if Sarah would have been driving, we maybe had a shot. But with me, he didn't even want to talk to me. He was just keep it moving. So I'm in the bogus class. So I'm probably gonna get lined up with somebody fast. So I don't know. I'd like to go a couple rounds, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. We're gonna try.
Big block. Yeah.
Down and Dirty. They wouldn't let us race in the beater class. I guess you are a pretty good car.
walking by himself.
This is the walk
The walk of
from the
shame.
staging lanes all the way back to the pits. Steve's there already. We got to make the long trek.
The third check, the second check.
Same thing on the train.
That's a lot of wheel spin, and yet he's still winning. I don't know how to describe what's happening inside that car right now. And it goes to the far side, 1720 at 82 miles an hour, and 1698 at 83 on the left-hand side. All right, this is an epic battle. Trust me. On the far side.
Early Sunday morning, and we are loaded up and heading for home. Sarah's right behind me in Okie. Jay's behind her down and dirty, and Jesse's bringing up the rear with the dually and the green Chevelle. So we just got to make it home and get something to eat.
Turn left.
And you know, as long as we get through all that, it'll be a success.
We are on our way home. We can see Jay down and dirty, and Jesse's in the truck. Steve is in front. We're leaving Tucson Dragway. We're heading home.
Getting ready to leave. I want to do a little experiment. Let's set the trip meter. I'm gonna reset this trip meter. Uh-oh. We're pushing all kinds of buttons. We'll reset that to 0. All right, so can you read it? Trip A is 0. So what we'll do is we'll drive this thing down there, race it, drive it home, and we'll see how many miles we went. All right, let's check the Down and Dirty's trip meter. 218.6. That's not bad for its first time, like leaving the, I've never driven it past like my work and back. So this thing went 218 miles and raced several times all weekend with no issues. We never even popped the hood. Like literally, pretty trouble-free weekend. We made it. We made it back in one piece with no issues. Well, almost no issues. The only real problem we had the whole weekend was on the trip out, Oki's battery died. When we stopped for breakfast, the battery, it wouldn't start. And I knew it. That battery was giving us trouble ever since we killed it. It never really came all the way back around. So the night before, I took the battery out of this little 65 and I threw it in the back of the truck just to have it as a spare. And sure enough, we needed it because literally an hour from the house, the car wouldn't start. So switched out a battery. Other than that, nothing else happened. It was
smooth.
Smooth, literally smooth. Sarah's doing much better now after her little surgery and all that is fine. She's up and about, almost back to 100%.
Still have some restrictions, so I couldn't do as much and help as much as I would have liked, but we had some help with Jay and Jesse, thankfully, since I do have a lot of lifting restrictions still.
I'm so happy they came along. We needed their help the whole time. So it's really awesome to have close friends that I've known that long to just come and help and have a good weekend at the track. And the cars did great. The little green Chevelle ran good for as hot as it was, and the track wasn't very well prepped. A lot of guys on street tires and stuff, chopping it up. You know, it's not ideal conditions. It was probably about 107, 106 degrees.
It was
air
warm.
temp. So the track temp was probably 100 and who knows, 20, 30 degrees. And so for that thing to pull off a 10.3, I'm happy with that. And then, we went through the actual event on Saturday. We got to the front and I saw Derek. Derek was standing there and I said, "Derek!" And he turned around and I spun my hat around and I was like, "Hey, put in a good word for me, man. Help me out." And he just started laughing and he shook his head and he was like, "I don't want to get in trouble."
Can't play favorites.
So I got no help from Derek. Thanks, Derek. And then we pulled to the front. We didn't get to film that part from inside the car, but Freiberger basically looked right at me and said, "Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Get out of here. Get out of here."
They had so many cars that they were like, even if just the body is more than $5,000, just keep on going through.
I couldn't even plead my case.
No, we didn't even get a chance.
Yeah.
So
No help from Dulcich. He just stood there, shook his head at me.
Tony Angelo did say it was a nice
Tony
car.
Angelo stuck it. He wanted to talk to her. He don't want to talk to me.
No, he complimented Down and
He
Dirty.
talked to her, said it was a nice car.
So
But as they're telling me to get out of here, so they put me in the bogus class, which was most of the fast cars was in the bogus class. And I think I raced a little Valiant. It was a Valiant, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
And I thought I might have a shot, but no. He beat me.
He was on nitrous.
It was on nitrous, yeah. And so Down and Dirty ran its best pass. It was a 13.5. I'll put the picture, or she'll put the picture right here.
Stop putting your fingers in places.
It'll be right there. So that was what it ran, 13.5. And the problem with Down and Dirty is the transmission. So that transmission, if you remember, if you followed along in the build, that transmission was a tranny that I got from a friend of mine for $200. And he said, "It's a working transmission. Don't know." And I said, "Cool, here's $200." And I just put it in the car. It works fine. It's a good working transmission. The problem is it's basically stock. It probably has stock clutches. It probably has a stock valve body, no shift kit. So even when you manually put it in first gear and you launch the car, you get about 60 feet out and it automatically shifts. It shifts all the way to second and then immediately into third. So before the 1,000-foot mark, it's in third gear. So it's like so I have a core transmission down there under the bench, a little short nose 400. I have my new transmission guy, Willie. I could pull that transmission out and have him go through it. I'd like to put a good shift kit in it, at least, it doesn't have to be a full manual valve body, but at least a stage 2 shift kit and some good clutches. If we switched transmissions, Down and Dirty would be solid. That thing, it ran fantastic. Jay drove it down and back. He said it ran great. Other than the floorboards get hot, he was complaining about that a little bit.
Well, there's no interior or carpet or anything. So Jay was a trooper.
He's a little bougie. He needs carpet and headliner and...
He took it so I didn't have to drive Down and Dirty, and I got to drive Okie. So thank you, Jay.
Wasn't luxury enough for him. But yeah, it's easy. We'll fix it. But other than that, the car ran beautifully all the way down there and back, over 200 miles, which is the first time it's really left our area. Like, that's the first real shakedown of the car, and it did great.
We did back roads there, and we did freeway home, and Okie and Down and Dirty did great on both.
There's two ways to get down to Tucson. You could take the back roads and come out, you know, and barely touch the freeway, or you could take mostly freeway. So we did the back roads down, and just to be safe, we weren't sure how Down and Dirty was going to handle it. And it runs better 65, 70 miles an hour. So Jay said, let's take the freeways home. So, all right, let's go. So we took mostly freeway home. So it is what it is. We wanted to build that car for like drag and drive events. And so if it had a good transmission, that thing would have probably ran, I think, a mid-12. I think it would have went 12.5.
Maybe. It ran 13.5.
But, I mean, literally, it's in third gear at 1,000 feet. But, I mean, I'm saying it shifted into second by the 60-foot mark, and then by the 300-foot mark. I don't know did I say 1,000 feet? I don't know. By the 300-foot mark, it's in third gear. And it's like, so, you know, I think we can fix it. There's
some minor improvements.
It drives fine, but for racing, it's no good.
Well, we have the drive down part. Now we just have to improve on the drag part, and then we're set.
Even in this temperature, we're in the middle of a heat wave this weekend.
Yeah.
And Jay said it barely got over 200. Even when we were on the hills, it barely got over 200, 210. So I'll take it. You know, to be able to take a car like that, 200 miles, race it, and bring it, you know, back is pretty good. So we'll take it. It's a win. All we had was a battery issue, which I knew about. I even mentioned it in the last video. Like, this battery seems like it's not taking a charge. And then the night before, everyone had gone to bed, and I came back down here and I took the battery out and I threw it in the bed of the truck. I'm like, I'm gonna take a spare battery just in case. Good thing I did that, because literally that was the only issue all weekend. So I'll take it. But what else? Anything else?
No.
There's lots of stuff going on, but we don't want to spoil it yet.
We'll update you guys as we know for sure.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
What's been finalized.
It's
a lot of moving pieces.
It's crazy around here. It's crazy.
It's a little chaotic.
Very chaotic. But you will all be well aware of it soon. But hey, thank you all so much for the support, the comments. I even ran into some of you at the track. You guys, people coming up to me, talking to me. Hey man, how's your truck? Did you get it fixed? Yeah. I'm like, it's so crazy when I run into somebody and they're like talking about the channel, and I'm like, people watch me? Like, it's crazy. So, you know, anyways, we appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you everyone for asking how I'm doing. I appreciate the well wishes.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I'm back on my feet. I just had to take it easy for a couple weeks, and I'm good, 100%.
She read the comments, all your guys' comments.
Yes.
She read them.
Thank you everybody for the love and support. But yeah, I'm back at it with some minor restrictions.
So, sorry, we'll stop talking now. So, thank you for watching, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell, all that stuff. We really appreciate it. And
see you next time.
see ya.